Got my heart going.
Got in our first accident in Lineage.
I'm super nervous about this trip.
We ready to roll. Even the toe setup's nice and level.
When I'm paralyzed and can't decide, your love takes me to the other.
This is the first time we're getting to travel in this Lineage.
We are all packed up, tow bar, the whole deal.
Do you think that it would be a good idea for us to just do a short trip first, just test it out? No, we're going 400 miles today, so I am a little nervous, but this was a long time coming. Okay, go. Yeah. That is so weird. How you feeling today? This morning?
I slept great, unlike some people I know.
Me.
Your love takes me to the other side. I don't think that I can survive when there's nothing good about goodbye.
Is it getting both of us?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a little, that's an angle towards me just a touch.
So if we look really large, it's because it's on a really wide angle.
We haven't gained,
That's the only reason why
we haven't gained weight.
It's the only reason why I might look larger. So this is weird, isn't it? With all this stuff behind us, strange. It feels really strange to me. Now you've driven it for a little bit, so.
Yeah, I took a 2-day trip to get here, which you've probably already seen.
Yes, but you've not done it with the Jeep in tow, so there's that.
Yeah. All right.
And Daisy's down here. You can't see her, but she's down here in her bed. There's Daisy right there. Yeah, there she is. Goodness, this makes me so nervous. Not because of you.
Super slow. Just like with our 410, it's a lot easier to stop when you're going super slow.
Yes.
If you need to.
So here's the deal. I'm super nervous about this trip. I'm not nervous about his ability to drive it, but we've not driven this with the Jeep in tow. We have a long day. We've got a lot of hills, mountains. There's just a lot of anxiety because, well, that's just how I am. But it's very nerve-wracking. I'm not gonna lie, it's very nerve-wracking. When we come home, I'm assuming that we will detach the Jeep and I'll drive the Jeep up the road.
Yeah.
I am not used to this feeling of rocking. You know, I feel like we're still in the truck.
Yeah.
It's gonna take us a long time to get there if we have to go this speed.
We're going 3, 2.
Good gas mileage.
Carry on, cold sweat, feel your growing intent, lashing out, fueled by remedies, what's not to like, in the cards, on your...
I don't know why we didn't hit record. Tara just decided to do her first in-motion bathroom break. We're driving through Pigeon Forge, so it's nice and straight. I'll try not to brake hard or anything. How'd it go?
It's kind of like being on a turbulent airplane. Hey guys.
It's nice having a little handle here, huh?
Yeah. Was Daisy like, what the heck, where'd your mama go?
Daisy did not like that at all.
No, you didn't. I did. I was just giggling in there by myself. Like, this is weird. This is weird. It did have an a turbulent airplane feeling to it, you know?
Yeah.
How you have to brace yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was designed to fold back like that.
Okay, our mirror just got slammed in. I turned on camera.
The lanes are so freaking tight here going through Centerville that...
Do you know what car it was?
No.
Apparently our mirror hit another person's mirror just now. Mirror well within our lane, like so much so that we're really close to the curb, but
yeah,
not
we're close to the curb. This poor guy in front of us has his tire has been rubbing the curb.
rubbing the curb. He's in a fifth wheel ahead of us. Do you know which one it is?
No, I look back, I don't see any.
I got my heart going.
Got in our first accident in Lineage.
Fire up the engine, the keys in my pocket are freezing cold. Spent so many nights searching the world for a place I can call my own.
Got our open roads fuel card ready to go. So far it looks like we're getting just under 10, 9.9 miles per gallon.
Let the light shine. I've got so much left to do. Wide open skyline, I'm on the move.
Which one's gonna go first?
Go ahead. What do you want to say?
I'd like to say that I thought I would really like how this thing changes. Blinker on goes left, other blinker goes right.
Yeah.
Basically it goes to a side view. Like right now I can see the Jeep and I can use that to kind of gauge distance to see if I've got room to change lanes or not. But as soon as I hit the blinker, I lose that.
Yeah.
I'm used to these mirrors. I can see all the way back the whole side of the RV in these mirrors. I really don't need this and I'd like to turn it off. I would rather be able to hit my blinker, look up and say, okay, that car is still behind the Jeep and move over. But now I just get this useless view. So I need to figure out how to disable.
Yeah, I looked up the owner's manual and there was really nothing about the inside of this cab and stuff. So
Yeah, I need to look up the RVS, whatever this thing is. I'll take
Yeah.
the part number off the back.
yeah.
It's cool in theory, and it might be okay without a Toad, but with a Toad, it's definitely, I don't like it. I'd like to just turn it off. These mirrors are great on Fords. I'm used to them. So I just finished fueling this thing up. And what I did, there's two fuel tanks on here, one here and one back there. And I filled one, then pulled forward, but I realized after pulling in that if I just park it equidistant between the two, which is right about at the wheel here, I can get to that one and that one down there. I can get to both of them pretty easy. This particular RV does not take fuel fast. I had to slow it down quite a bit versus our truck. I'll know that for next time. I can get right in the middle there and reach both of them without having to pull forward.
So bad.
This is I-75 north, but right before Kentucky.
Right, the Tennessee-Kentucky border here. Oh my goodness.
Well, we're essentially driving on what used to be the shoulder.
Yeah. Pothole City.
Pothole City.
Pothole City.
Oh. Yeah, why don't I take her while you make your sandwiches?
Okay.
So we have a new MO here in this RV. Typically, I get the RV set up and, get one slide out, I get it leveled and all that. And this one, there's nothing to do except just go back there. So I'm gonna take Daisy to go pee.
Yeah.
And Tara's gonna get busy making sandwiches.
I'm gonna get busy.
So one thing I'm curious about is, do miles click off the odometer on the Jeep as we travel? So I'm gonna get a shot of what the odometer is and check our brake, see if it's still got nice green light. Sure does. Okay, so 39,689. So far everything looks good on the Jeep. Our bike rack is doing well. Still nice and snug. Tire straps are all still on. All this stuff looks good and connected. So the TV fell off again. I mean, those roads were rough, but
I think it's our fault though because we have the mattress top.
Maybe we think maybe the mattress topper isn't letting the mattress stay folded over. So I think what we need to do before we travel again is fold the mattress topper over and then put stuff on top of that, because we got, you know, just pillows and stuff back there, and then fold the mattress, and maybe that would be better. Luckily, they've got cable on there because the coax is the main thing holding it. But I got it kind of sitting on the bed. At first I thought the DC side was hardwired because you can see splices there, but the other side of it is just a DC connection. So I just disconnected the TV and just let it lay here. It shouldn't go anywhere.
You gotta figure out how to travel in a new RV. It's just just how it is.
Learning an RV and RVing in general is all about adapting to the RV. You're never gonna get the RV to do what you want it to. You got to adapt your lifestyle.
True. Yes.
But this is nice. We're sitting in AC. We got a table, sandwiches.
These seats are so soft. They're like buttery soft.
First lunch stop. Success.
Yeah.
So let's see. Any notes about stopping for lunch? We started the generator like half an hour before we got there, and the AC is kicked on. It was nice and cool.
I'm digging the whole I can get to the RV part. You know, like I'm digging that a lot. Like versus
while we're driving, you can actually go back there and go. I can't get up and go to the bathroom, but she can.
Even with the slides in, there's a lot of space back there.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Not in the bedroom, but in the living area. There's a lot. So I do wish that I could lay down in the bed.
Yeah, well, you could try the recliner.
I could try the recliner. I might do that.
It's got a seatbelt.
Yeah. So does the dinette, the seats in the dinette.
Yeah. I tucked those back in there, but bed doesn't have a seatbelt.
No.
Maybe it should. All right, getting back on the road. Times. We're trying out a new configuration. Tara in the recliner.
I'm trying to find the other side of
The buckle.
the seatbelt. Yeah.
Once she finds the seatbelt, we'll get going.
Well, I can't find it.
There we go. You ready?
I am. You ready?
I'm ready. 111 miles to go. How is it?
Oh, I don't know. I like being able to have my legs out in a reclining position, but
Feel
I
weird?
don't know if I can do this for 2 more hours.
Yeah, it feels weird going sideways.
It's weird going sideways.
Sunny days, summer nights, soaking in this wild life. Tell me, could this get any better? Open skies, open roads, every mile a new unknown. Tell me, could this get any better? This beautiful life. What a beautiful life. Come with me.
11 hours later.
Yeah, we are 6.5 miles from our destination. Your hands tired?
Hands.
You've been going like
Oh, they just
you
get.
said
they
it's
just-
a little bit.
It's a little more work driving this than it is towing the 410. It's a lot less stable because I'm inside the whole thing that's weaving.
Yeah.
And so you gotta kind of. I assume this is probably with any drivable. Got a little waviness to it.
I'm wavy. I feel wavy.
So it's our first time unhooking. It made it here fine.
Yeah.
Let's see, 39, 689. The mileage didn't go up.
Really?
I just pushed the power button, turned it off. No big deal. Easy peasy.
Oh, on the brake controller?
Yeah.
Okay.
So much to discover here in this beautiful life.
We didn't really show setting up because we're freaking tired, right?
I'm tired.
But I did drive down. After driving 11 hours, I drove plus another half an hour to go get Cane's.
I said, don't worry about it.
Bam.
I can make a sandwich, another sandwich.
Bam.
He said, no. And now we're both like, we're so tired, we just don't even want to eat.
Whether we're in our own RV or a loaner like the Lineage, if you followed us for a while, you know we never leave Daisy's safety to chance. No matter how we're traveling, her environment is always monitored by Waggle. Waggle's pet monitor gives us real-time temperature and humidity alerts sent straight to our phone. And here's the cool thing, this thing does not need Wi-Fi. It has its own 4G LTE built in, so it works anywhere we have cell service. We also get power loss alerts the instant it happens, and that's our first clue that we might want to get back to the RV to take a look at things. It also has GPS tracking, geofencing, and even air quality monitoring. Total peace of mind no matter where we're camping or in what. And the 4G minicam is just as impressive. You know, you could take just 2 of these, place them strategically in any room and get full 360-degree coverage. They're magnetic, so setup is literally stick and go. And because they're completely portable, battery powered, and connected to 4G directly just like the monitor, you can take them anywhere you travel with your pet. Hotels, Airbnbs, whatever, it doesn't matter. Keep an eye on your pet, no matter where you travel. If you share your RV with a furry family member, do yourself a favor and check out Waggle for your pet's safety. Right now, you can get the pet monitor for 60% off. That's super, super cool. Or you can get the 4G minicam for 15% off. Just use the links and codes that are on the screen right now. And we'll also have links down below in the description. Thank you to Waggle for sponsoring today's video. Okay, we've been here for a couple of days and it's been raining like crazy. So we kind of got parked, but we're not in the spot we want to be in for 2 weeks. We need to move the RV over that way, like 2 feet is all we need to do. So while I'm doing this, the plan is to put our RV SnapPads on because those make a huge difference in the size of the footprint, and that in turn, of course, gives you a better, more stable footprint. Stops it from sinking into the ground a little bit. We've had RV SnapPads on all of our RVs and love them, and they sent us a set for this RV. So I'm gonna put them on. So for these, it's easier to get on if you just lube this edge with some Dawn dish soap. It lubricates it temporarily, and of course, after the first rain or whatever, it'll just wash away. Worst case is you'll get some clean spots. I don't want to use like a grease because that'll stay on there. Looks like both front jacks are coming down, so I'm going to try to do both at the same time. I already checked the front ones, so as long as this one's good, we can just run auto level. By the way, these are the extra 4-pack. So I'm installing this shelf unit in here. This is a lot like the cabinet from hell in the bathroom of our 410. It's just a big giant box that you just can't use. This whole thing should be a pull-out. That's what it needs. But in the absence of that, even though we don't own this RV, we're installing a drawer system here. You know, it's difficult to find something that fits perfectly without building something custom. Well, I'll put a link to this one down below. It's a 2-shelf system, and I've decided to put it forward to the template, which will leave a little bit of room in the back. I've also decided to put it all the way left to leave a little bit of room on the side for maybe like cutting boards and things like that, just simply because centering it doesn't really do anything for me. Also, this drawer glide barely clears this, so having it over to the left takes care of that also. So I ran into an issue here with the drawer. Clears the frame but does not clear this. So I just got some 1/4-inch poplar that I cut to 11 inches, and it still doesn't clear this. So I'm going to not have it flush against that wall. I'm going to put it closer to this wall and have room over here and have this come right up to the edge there. And I think we'll be good. Project complete. So all I needed was 1/4-inch shims on the bottom down here. Installed just left of this notch, just inside here. Open and close nicely. Got some room on the side here for cutting boards or something. This will work well. Oh, and of course the door still closes without problem. Boom.
Happy 4th of July!
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday! We are going over to pick up my mom and then grab a bite to eat before heading over to the Americana Festival in Centerville, Ohio. Apparently it's a big deal. I've never been, but they closed down a lot of the streets and the vendors and all that stuff. They just had a parade. We missed that because, believe it or not, I have a migraine and I'm out and about. So I feel a little loopy, a little drugged. But dang it all, I'm gonna go to the Americana Festival.
I feel good.
He feels good. More to come.
Tell me life ain't better in the summer. Don't it just feel right? The beer goes down a little bit smoother. There's a little more blue in the sky.
So we haven't filmed or done much in the last couple of days. We went to that 4th of July festival down in Centerville yesterday.
Yeah.
But Tara has not been feeling well. Trying to get her out and about, see if maybe some fresh air might help a little bit. But this is one of those things that we deal with when we travel. Tara's health isn't the best on her good days.
And it's been 4 days of this.
4 days of pressure, headache, and dizziness. And so if this doesn't help, we're probably going to go to the ER and see what's what. Maybe do a head scan.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
It's not a normal headache.
Anyway, we're out at a little park that's not too far from where we are camped.
Daisy needs to have some time outside too, so
Yeah.
that's why.
She's getting some sniffs in.
Sniffing time.
Somebody post there? What'd they say? Hey, this bush is great to pee on.
Yeah.
So we've decided to head to the ER.
Oh, good. You're filming me right now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just, keep people updated, but so we're going to go see maybe the doctors have to say, just to be safe, best not to mess with head stuff. Yeah, that's what we do.
I don't want to be filmed. Stupid, I don't want to be here.
When we're in Ohio visiting family, we don't usually film much, but sometimes we need to share with you some of our favorite things. So in Centerville, Ohio is our favorite sushi restaurant called Kabuki, and we're meeting my brother and his wife, Tiffany, for dinner.
Wave to the people.
Hi, people. That's not even our boat.
We got a boat coming. It's going to pull up alongside.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. Oh, goodness.
You have some mooring lines and a bumper? We can put bumpers. We are a couple of days from leaving here. We haven't filmed much because, we're just hanging out with family and stuff. But if you never saw our video about pumping our poop 150 foot uphill, I mean, it's not 150 foot uphill, it's 150 foot that way and it's slightly uphill. We're at that location and the only way to dump our black tank is using this macerator. A lot of you saw that video, wondered if we still use it. Still use it, same one. There it is, right down there. I would say I don't have a whole lot to add to this process other than I added a switch right there, a cutoff, because what happens is when I'm done dumping, I can't just unhook it because it's downhill and what's in the line will just run out. So I have that so I could turn it off and then I can walk it up there and then loop it over my head a few times to get gravity to drain it into the septic tank. Probably got a good hour and a half of pumping. It takes a little while. We are all loaded up here, ready to go. I didn't film setting this up this time. Once we do it a couple of times, I'll show you the process that we come up with, because right now we're still in the process of, I'll close this. Right now we're still in the process of kind of figuring things out, getting our own sort of groove. I mean, there's the textbook way to hook this up in order. Then there's the way that most people do it. And I'll get into that later when I actually show you. But brake system's installed, brake cable, breakaway cable, lighting, tow bar, safety chains, all of that is set up. We've got the bikes again in the back here. Finally got the locks installed so that when you spin these, it doesn't do anything. Can't steal the bikes easily. We are ready to roll. Garmin Live traffic is connected. That's an important part of our checklist.
Can I say that if you've been following along and you know that I've went to the ER for headaches and stuff, I still have it.
Yeah.
So low energy, that's me. I'm a little worried about traveling today. We'll see. Hopefully my doctor will get me in.
Yeah, we're
on the phone at least.
We're in flex mode, so we're, you know, if her headache doesn't get better by the time we're ready to leave the Bourbon Trail area, we'll just cut it.
You guys think that drinking bourbon would help my headache?
I think so. I think that's what the doctor ordered.
I have no reason to be drinking right now with this headache, but maybe it'll go away. I don't know.
Yeah. We also have a device coming to our next location, which is a state park. So we have it coming to an Amazon locker. But anyway,
it's an air quality
air quality tester. We showed that in the video a while back.
Out of 410, we used it in our 410, but we didn't pack it because we didn't think that we needed it.
Yeah, in hindsight, you know, you got a brand new RV. Most of it's screws and stuff, so I don't think there's a lot of glue in here, but there's new material that could be off-gas.
There could be something that's, because I didn't have this problem until about 4 days into living in this thing.
Yeah.
It's been a bummer because I'm here to visit family, and out of the 14 days that we were here, I had a headache for like 10 of them. So it's not been the best because I missed out on a lot and stayed in bed a lot, but show must go on, literally.
Yep.
So, sorry for the low energy.
Ready to roll. Okay, so we only have 148 miles to go today.
That's good.
ETA 136, which means 3:30. Because we'll stop. We'll take our time. We can't check in until 2 anyway.
We like to stop. We like to take a lunch.
Garmin Drive is connected, so we have traffic data.
Hi, Pumpkin.
She doesn't like it way down there.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Anyway, we are gonna get rolling.
I love
See you guys when we stop for something.
Yeah.
We're doing fuel.